Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Felicia. This is just going to be a pretty simple cleaning plant maintenance video. I do get questions from time to time on what I do to clean my plants, how often I clean my plants. So I thought it would be helpful to show you guys a video in somewhat real time. I'm not going to speed it up, I'm not going to slow it down, but I truly want you to see how quick and easy it is for me to clean my plants. And I'm really just going to focus on my Monstera, deliciosa here that I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning each of the leaves. I usually just take a rag, I wet it, I add a little bit of dish soap. I know that sounds weird, but if you use just a smidge of dish soap, that helps to keep your leaves nice and shiny. And as you saw a moment ago, I also sprayed some neem oil on there. Neem oil is just one of those things that every plant collector has in their stash. You can use it to clean your plants, you can use it for pest prevention. It's just one of those holy grail staple products that most plant collectors have in their collection. By the way, I want to take the time to welcome those of you who have recently subscribed to my channel and those of you who have been on this journey with me for some time now. It has not gone unnoticed. Thank you guys so much for joining me in my YouTube journey and my plant journey. I guess I'm considered a plant YouTuber. Every time I upload a video that's not related to plants, you guys are just like, we don't care about that. But I do appreciate you guys so much. As you can see in my background here, I love plants. I've gotten into plants in the last couple years when, the world went left, and I just love it. Plants isn't something that I grew up with. It's not something that, I saw in my home. I've always had an admiration for plants, but it's just something that I never thought that I would grow to love so much, and now I'm obsessed completely with plants. I'm just recently starting to get into outdoor plants and gardening, so that's something that you'll see on my channel from time to time. But I love my plants. I hope my plants love me, and thank you guys so much for joining me. So I'm almost done cleaning my Monstera here. The next thing I'm going to show you guys after this is how I clean my Hoya carnosa compacta. If you guys are familiar with that plant, you know it's a beautiful plant. It's very curly, making it very difficult to clean in between the leaves, but it's pretty simple. In about 10 or so seconds, I'm going to show you guys how I easily clean that plant while I water it. And I do get some questions about that as well. I have a couple videos on my channel right now. I'm just giving you guys an update on my Hoya carnosa compacta, so stay tuned. In a few short moments, I'm going to show you how I keep that plant clean. So as you can see here, I'm just using the spray nozzle water feature in my sink here to get in between those leaves. Otherwise, if you have the time, if you have the patience to go through each and every single one of those little curly leaves there, then more power to you, and I would love to watch you do it, to be honest. But I don't have that kind of time, so I usually just take this water nozzle here, and that's how I clean in between each of the leaf stems. Now I've had this plant for about a year now at this point, and this plant has given me so much growth. I haven't seen any signs of overwatering, underwatering. Every once in a while I'll see a yellow leaf and I'll just, pluck it out, because as one of my commenters shared recently, and I agree, you don't want to keep yellow leaves on your plant because it's just going to take the energy that should be given to the more healthier leaves. So if I do encounter a yellow or brown leaf, I just pluck it out. Now I'm going to do the same thing for my smaller Hoya carnosa compacta that you see here. Obviously this one is a little bit easier because it's much smaller, but I essentially do the same thing. I make sure I water in between those leaves, and then once I'm done, I water the soil to make sure those roots are getting its much needed water. And this smaller one, I got it from Amazon. My larger Hoya carnosa compacta, I got it from Williams Nursery in Westfield, New Jersey. Unfortunately, that nursery recently closed, but I'm so glad that I got my hands on a few of their plants. And then here is my Hoya Crimson Queen. This one obviously doesn't require as much water cleaning of the leaves, but I still like to just do the same thing for this plant as well. And that's just about what I do for most of my plants. Pretty easy peasy. Again, with the Hoya carnosa compacta, I just take that water and make sure I douse it through and through. Now I'm gonna move outside. I had to water some of my container garden veggies. I'm not really showing it to you here because that portion of the video was a bit of a fail. I didn't realize that I was blocking my camera, so I'm just going to show you my Japanese holly here, which I love so much. I got this from Super Home Depot. I will be traveling pretty soon with my family, so my uploads will be a bit spotty. We also have quite a few exciting changes going on, so you'll probably see more shorts from me than anything else, but please bear with me during my time away. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!